Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back another video today. And today, the Los Angeles Angels have signed Yusei Kikuchi to a 3-year, $63 million deal. As an Astros fan, this hurts. This really does hurt. I was very much looking forward to the Astros potentially re-signing Yusei. What a trade deadline addition that this was for the Astros, bringing in Yusei. I thought he was phenomenal. And I'm going to be honest, and I'm going to say it. Yusei would not be getting $21 million a year if it wasn't for the trade. If you look at what he was doing before in Toronto, I don't know if he would have got $15 million a year. In Toronto, he was 4-9 with a 4.75 ERA, 22 games, 22 starts, absolutely horrendous. 115 innings, gave up 125 hits, 63 runs, 61 earned runs, 17 home runs, 30 walks, 130 strikeouts. The Astros make the trade. Us Astros fans heavily criticize it. I really didn't criticize it, but I mean, at first I thought it was a little bit of an overpay, but I didn't criticize it. But as soon as I saw his first couple starts, I knew, okay, this is not that bad of an addition for the Astros. As an Astro, he went 5-1, a 2.70 ERA, 10 games, 10 starts, 60 innings, gave up 42 hits, 22 runs, 18 earned runs, 8 home runs, 14 walks, 76 strikeouts. With Toronto, he gave up 10 more hits than innings. And with Houston, he gave up 18 less hits than innings. It was a completely different change for Yusei and Houston. And I thought they did a great job of switching some of his things as a pitcher to help him improve. And I think his time in Houston is a big reason why he's getting this big contract. And what hurts the most now is okay, I think it would hurt if the Astros lost him to some other team, right? But the fact that the Astros lost him to a division rivals, I think what hurts me the most. That's what's driving me a little bit crazy, to be honest. But so yeah, that definitely sucks, but it is what it is. And now the Astros need to do. Look, this is what I said. That's what I've been saying. If you don't re-sign Yusei, you need to re-sign Bregman. But yeah, so this is tough that the Astros are losing him. Hey, let's talk about the Angels, though, for a minute. I mean, I love what the Angels have done this offseason. I actually do. I'm gonna make myself seem like a fool, but I say this every offseason. I really do. But look, I think every offseason they do make some moves and try to improve their team and try to make in the right additions to actually improve their roster. And sometimes they can't do that. Sometimes they do. But I actually think this year they've done a good job with some additions. And look, I think the whole key with some of the additions that they've made now is, and maybe they're not done with making additions. I really wouldn't be surprised if they don't stop here. I would definitely expect the Angels to continue to be aggressive. But I feel like the only key now with this team is to hope Mike Trout is healthy. Let's look at what they've done. They signed Jorge Soler, or they traded or signed Jorge Soler, who I think is a really nice power hitter, has a lot of power from the Braves. They signed Travis d'Arnaud from the Braves. I think he's a really nice catcher and a really nice hitter. They signed Kyle Hendricks from the Cubs, who has had some great moments in Chicago. Look, I think he's had some struggles recently, but if he can get maybe he can a change of scenery could be nice for him. They signed a guy I like, Kevin Newman. I kind of like. I'm a little bit biased. My cousin represents him. My cousin Jonathan represents him and about 2 other players, Alfonso Rivas and Tommy Edman. But I actually met Kevin 3 weeks ago. Cool guy. But they need a shortstop because their current shortstop is injured, expected to miss maybe a little bit, about the first month of the season. So Kevin is a good addition. And so they've done some good things, like adding in Jorge Soler, Kevin Newman, Travis d'Arnaud, and Kyle Hendricks, and now Yusei Kikuchi. So look, I'm not going to tell you that if you have Mike Trout fully healthy all season, this is a playoff team. But I think the Angels won like 70 games last year, if not near 70 games last year. So, with that being said, with them being in the 70 game win range last year, I want to say they won 72 games. I thought it was 72 and 90 they went last year, but it might be near 70 or exactly 70 that they had. I think it was in the range of like 65 to 72 wins they had. So if they were in that range last year, imagine adding in Yusei Kikuchi with what he did with the Astros, Travis d'Arnaud with how great of a catcher he is and a good hitter, Jorge Soler, the great power hitter, Kyle Hendricks, Kevin Newman, and then you have a healthy Mike Trout. Assuming the Angels don't make any other moves this offseason, I feel like that team could potentially be a team that is like in the playoff. We're the near the playoffs. But look, I think Los Angeles, if they can continue to make some moves, I think they'll be an interesting team next year. Let me know. But I think they need to make a couple other additions, though. Let me know your thoughts on the signing in the comment section, and peace out.